Maayong adlaw, kumusta? This is Ben from Philippines Extremes coming to you live outside of Cebu City in Davao, Cordova. Now, I am going to give you advice on how to avoid getting scammed out of your hard-earned money when you ride in a taxi or a tricycle. And it's really simple. And I wish it wasn't such a constant discussion on forums and online and everywhere else amongst expats, because it's not that difficult of a thing to overcome. First of all, when you arrive in the airport, everybody's all concerned and they think, what am I going to do? And they're biting their nails and, oh, they're going to get ripped off on a taxi. So there's this new thing. It's kind of like Uber, and I guess it's not new, but it's been around for a while, but they call it Grab Taxi, all right? And people think that that is a better route to take as far as who you're going to be throwing your money at because it's cheaper, all right? Well, it might be more convenient. It might be, you know, maybe you get dividends or something on the app. I have no idea. I don't use it. I don't need it. But if you Google it, you will see that it is not cheaper than a metered taxi. And people think, well, you can't get a metered taxi. Bull crap, okay? There are all kinds of regulations. When I got to Cebu City Airport, a policeman gave me a little card that said, if this taxi driver pulls anything, you can fill this out and turn it into a policeman and he will be reported. So they've cracked down on that crap, all right? However, putting that all aside, all you do when you get in a taxi is you tell them meter and your destination. You don't need to tell them anything else. You don't need to ask them how much the price is, because then it will evolve. You go off of what the meter tells you, and when you get to your destination, then you can choose whether or not you want to tip. And I know there are a lot of people here that complain about tipping culture and how it's being brought over and ruining the Philippines or whatever. That's okay. That's up to you. If you want to tip or not, it's up to you. But it's a very simple thing for you to just go from the airport to your hotel and not get ripped off, okay? Again, I will restate it. You get in your taxi, you say your destination, and you say meter. That's it. Now, tricycles, okay? So how do you avoid getting overcharged on a tricycle? It's really simple. The easiest way to avoid is to use this technique. When you are going to go somewhere, ask a local, how much should it cost to go from point A to point B? They will tell you what they pay. When you get a tricycle, when you flag one down, you tell them your destination. You don't ask them how much. Never ask them how much, because they're going to say a price, or they'll say it's up to you, okay? And it's up to you is not what you want to hear. So you just tell them your destination and you head towards it, and when you get there, you pay that amount. You pay that amount that you were told by the local, and you just continue to repeat that process. If you're going to go somewhere else besides home or hotel from that destination, you ask somebody again, how much will it cost to go from point A to point B? And they will tell you. And you just keep doing that until you learn the area and you learn the prices. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to avoid getting overcharged. And this should eliminate all of the drama that people talk about on forums about dealing with trike drivers and taxis. Simple. Adhere to that system that I just gave you, and evidently it will save you a lot of headache, because people seem to really get upset about these things. So there you have it. Simple. Go for it. You're welcome.